Hello everyone, this is Auggie here, and this is a video about how to install and uninstall, more importantly, how to uninstall the XGuard RigidCore Dampeners. Okay, right. So here we have a head block from a Nimbus 550, and these are the new dampeners for that. So I'm gonna show how to insert them into the yoke. So first of all, what you need to do first is make sure that the spindle and the dampeners are easy to install like that, to slide into the dampener. Okay, it's gonna get a little bit tighter when there's pressure around it, but you just have to make sure that it's correctly drilled, right? And if you find that there's a small difference or something that's a little bit tight, you can always do this, make sure that you know which diameter it is, like say 7.86. And that would be an 8mm one, slightly smaller because it has to pass through the bearings. And so what you do is you take an 8mm drill bit and just pass it in the through that and make it match better. But they should come good from the factory. But if not, just take the nominal of your spindle. In this case, the nominal would be 8mm and pass it through that. It will not make it larger because it will expand a little bit with the drill bit, so it will still be tight. Okay. So that being said, next thing you do is take a pin, right? I have a pin here with some paper towel around it, and just put some of that grease in there, and just add grease to the inside of the head block. Okay, so take that and some inside there, and then put this on the, oh, by the way, this is the face that goes outwards. Okay, the inwards one is the one that has the O-ring. Okay, so you put it here, okay, and you apply a little bit of that grease around it. You don't need much of it, just a little bit. Make sure that it's all spread around it. Okay, so now with this properly greased, the inside on that, simply come and use this one, the other way around, like this. Okay, and push the dampener inward, doing a little bit of a wiggling motion like this, like around it, like this, so that it helps doing that. Then push it inwards. Make sure that the side that is out is the side that has a conical shape, because this, so you can see it clearly here, this is the side. Okay, don't forget this side, the one where the O-ring goes inwards. Okay, and this side is the one that goes outwards. Okay, that one. Okay, same thing, repeat with that, and then you got the whole thing in. Now let's do the extraction. Okay, now for the extraction. Once you have both in, okay, what you need to do is you need to get one of these sets of flat tip punches, and select one that is smaller than your spindle. In this case, we had a spindle that was 8mm. And what you want to do is select one that is small enough, like for instance, this one here, which is 7.82, it's a little bit too tight, so you don't have enough wiggle room, so you can move it sideways. Well, in this case, apparently it does. Okay, so as you can see, I can go this way. And by doing that, what I do is I touch the opposite sides inside wall. And what you do is you go like this, right? And you push, and then go change up. You know, you're going down. This side is loose, by the way. I didn't put the O-rings. Okay, but that doesn't mean that it should be the same when it's when it has the O-rings. So I'm pushing it down and up, see, like that, up, down and up. So I push like that, and then that's it. So like I said before, it's done by using this to push the section that is solid here. So like this, and then you go up here and push here, push here, push here, push here, push here, in a up and down motion on the spindle, so that you go like one and the other, see? Up and down, up and down, up and down. And then you push, okay? And when you push, the face of the dampener is very easy to push it outwards. So that works for any of our dampeners. And like I said before, this needs to be slightly smaller so that you can have that wiggle room to go up and down like that and push the dampener out. Don't forget that these heads have a hole that is actually elongated like that, like up and down. Sideways there is very little space, so normally you use that up and down because of that. So that's the way you extract the dampener from that. So you can buy this set, you know, same as the one that I have, like I show you. I'm gonna put a link there with a post. And this is also the pin that I use, you know, to wrap it with this, with some paper towels and grease everything. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't need that much. So this set here has multiple sizes. I also have another set that's actually more, I mean, closer to the ideal diameters. It's this one here. By the way, these spacers, like you see here, the spacers that come with the kit are not used. Okay, so don't use them when you install the dampeners. In each one of the dampener bags, the back of the bag says what you have to do, whether to add those or not. Okay, so as you can see, there's also some here as well as here. And those are very useful for that. And you simply check what diameter it is. If you have like a 9mm spindle, then use something like a 8.5 or something like that. If you have a 10, use like a 9.5, or whichever one is the one that works for you on your particular set, you know. In this case, there's two on this one that work. And then the one that we just saw, which is this one, also works for that. The important thing is to have the tips to be very sharp, you know, so it doesn't slide out of place. As you can see, this is very, very sharp, 90 degrees sharp. Okay, it's actually sharp that you could cut. So that's what you want to do. This is the way you get those out, right? So hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to click a like and subscribe so you can get updates on all our products videos. Thank you.